Alright, hello folks, and welcome to our Garland Dodd Park at Point of Rocks. I believe I said that correctly. But we're out here in Chesterfield County, Virginia. And I'm going to try to contain my anger. I'm pretty upset this morning. I drove all the way out here for work for a conference. Come to find out, it was canceled without my knowledge. And so I made the 2-hour trip out here from Hampton Roads. I've been up since 4:30, left the house around 5:30 so that I could get here in time for registration at 7:30. And a nice little sign on the door said it was canceled due to the Rona, or the coronavirus, which I'm fine with. I'm fine that it got canceled. I want us to be safe and healthy. But you need to let everybody know that it was canceled. The plan was after the conference to come hike at this park. I didn't do a whole lot of background research other than to know that I'm doing the white blaze, and it's about 1 2/3 of them, or 1/3 in a mile, 1 1/3 of a mile. But it's just perfect. You can feel spring on the way. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm not excited for the summer as much because we had a pretty hot winter. Considering, you know, what winter I'm kind of used to, you know, teens, 20s. And, you know, it's been in the 50s, 60s, and 70s here. We've only had relatively few nights under 30 degrees. And so I'm quite concerned about the amount of insects that we're going to deal with this spring, summer, and fall. The wetlands don't look so pretty, and that's okay. I know that they're still productive. They're doing the job that they're set out to do. It's just not as productive as it would be if this were green, nice and lush and productive, have a lot of wildlife. Oh yeah, looking ugly, very ugly. I know when I post these pictures, they won't get featured on any kind of, you know, Visit Virginia website. And people generally don't come out in the winter because you gotta look at this hot mess. And some folks just don't have an appreciation for it. Myself, I have an appreciation for the wetlands regardless. I wonder if you could fish it. If there's a boat launch here somewhere, you can launch a kayak. And I'm saying it like I got a kayak, and I don't. My hope was to buy a used kayak this year, but you know what? Ford, Virginia Slim, and Uncle Sam took that money, so I might have to just wait until the fall. Yes, I'm certainly gonna have to revisit this place in the summer, if I can find the time in my schedule. This is a very beautiful shrub. I just like the structure of it. It's nice and round. For the life of me, I have seen the fruit cluster on there before, but I can't think of what it is. But it's a nice little wetland plant. Alright. Not much going on in the wetlands. You see, it's very ugly right now. Very ugly. So we'll get on up and complete the rest of the trail system. Now this is a beautiful shot, especially in the summer when you come back and this is all nice and green and lush. Yeah, Chesterfield County's doing a good job with their parks out here. I really do enjoy coming out here You know, Henrico, Chesterfield County. And I do enjoy going to Petersburg. For a minute there, I was going to go to the Petersburg National Battlefield, but I need to work myself up to deal with the Civil War ghosts. Now, this place is marked as a Civil War trail. I would have to do some, this nice little hollowed out shelter for some animal. See, my mind is flighty, but I'd have to do some research as to what happened in this area. Trail closed. This section has been permanently closed to preserve the historic integrity of this causeway. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's see here. So the Bermuda 100 campaign. So federal troops occupied this position. Okay, so it looks like they preserved or are trying to preserve this area. This looks like some earthworks were here. Okay, so I was just reading on the sign very quickly. Federal troops maintain this position as a reconnaissance area. They pushed forward a little bit and they got into a little fight with the Confederates on the other side. The person in charge, the officer in charge, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Let me finish this up first. The officer in charge was hit and wounded, and the higher powers that be on the Union side decided to withdraw the reconnaissance group back to the main federal lines. The bluff known as Point of Rocks lies just east of our Garland Dodd Park. Okay, it says here, during the American Civil War, the Confederate Army maintained a signal station on the high plateau at Point of Rocks. So somewhere around here would have been a signal station. I'm not sure, but we're going to get some pictures of this beautiful river. So the Explorer Trail, no. Looks like a hot mess down there. I think I've played around long enough. And I may go back to work. I'm a little bit more calm now. But then again, the thought of being at home with Officer Thick is kind of compelling. But he's busy today, so he does tutoring. Oh my God, I'm so glad that I didn't take that route. That little pit right there would kill my knees. Okay, so good decision making on my part. I don't need to be exploring like that. But yeah, Officer Thick is tutoring. He tutors a first grader at one of the local elementaries. And then he also has his FOP, or Fraternal Order of the Police meeting this afternoon as well. Some more of the Explorer Trail. It looks like knee busters, especially for me. Something is going on with my right knee. It randomly pops. And after it pops, oh, there's some nice beautiful homes down there. People got big boats, big boat launches. I like it. Yeah, but anyway, my knee pops, and after it pops, it has a little pain to it. So I gotta be mindful of what kind of steps I'm taking. But yeah, I've been getting a lot more comments lately, and not a whole lot more. Usually I get none, but I don't know if those are people actually watching the videos or if they actually do enjoy. Because I think I'm a boring person and a boring YouTuber. And you know, this may even put you to sleep. I have gone to sleep on myself while editing. So this is eerie as all hell. I don't know what this vine is. It could be, I'm not familiar with kudzu being this far north. Kudzu is very invasive. If you're like driving to Florida and as you get deeper in the south, you just see this wall of green off the freeway. That's kudzu. It could be ivy. It could be, I'm thinking that it's probably wild grape. Wild grape is very prolific out here. And ivy, if it was ivy, the ivy plants, you would see the leaves. Because I believe English ivy is an evergreen, so it stays green all year round. So it might be wild grape. Honeysuckle. Yeah, I don't think honeysuckle. Honeysuckle would be green now. But yeah, this just looks all eerie as hell to me. We're gonna keep walking. It's just everywhere, whatever this little vine is. And it's taken over. Do I want to take the soft path or the shortcut? Let's take the shortcut. Yes, it is. It's the right parking lot. All right, so I'm going to continue making my way to my vehicle and catch my breath here. Holy hell. Ooh. Thank you for coming along with me, and I will catch up with you on the next adventure. Peace.